another episode of the Solid Pod, where the truth comes to light and where we discuss matters that are pertaining the society, our personal lives, and we would like our viewers to check in, subscribe. Is that, make sure you subscribe.
Tell
So, so today we are here with our beautiful panelists. They will introduce themselves. And before we start, we'd like to thank you for supporting us. We'd like to thank you for just being there for us. And today we are going to have a very, very pertinent discussion. I even don't want to say it now because we have our regulatory requirements. We have the Computer Misuse Act. We have etc, etc. But before I proceed, let us start with introducing ourselves on this nice episode of the Solid Pod.
Well, I'm called Enrico. I remain the same.
Ah, nice. Thank you, Enrico.
Your girl Kismaj.
Oh, let's give it up for Kismaj.
the same boy, Sele here, Ivan.
Sele Ivan. Wow. That's very nice. So today we are going to be talking about, I don't know, can I whisper it? But we're going to be talking about sex toys. What are sex toys? What is their impact on the relationship? What is their impact on our personal lives? And why are there sex toys? All right? Because let me bring it to light. We have the fetishes. Some of us who grew up from the village, we did not know sex toys until we grew up. Now, for me, I like a girl who is short, like this high. I like a girl who is well endowed, someone with like a small foot, very nice, short, fatty fingers,
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful when you
True.
when you look at a girl and you like her from the image in which God created her.
So your description
So-
is you prefer a dwarf.
Oh no! I don't
Then you're going to get your answer. It's like you prefer it not because
Because
this-
like
the
this,
legs are
you
short,
know,
stubby
exactly,
fingers.
exactly.
Actually,
That's what I was
Akia,
gonna say.
you get-
A dwarf.
Aki and Popo, they are female version.
Is that in your language?
No,
Oh, it's Nigeria by now. It's Nigeria. Yeah. So dwarf is okay. Yes.
dwarf
That's what
is
you just
English.
described.
Is
Is that
English.
the kind of lady?
All right.
That's
You
English.
want to
You want to laugh.
No. You know what you want? A dwarf?
No. Okay. No. But you're making it seem like okay, fine. Short feet, short fingers comes off like a dwarf.
Yes, exactly. So,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Is there a
That's what
secret
you
behind
want.
it?
What's the secret?
Mhm.
Help these brothers.
Is there a secret behind it?
I like when
Maybe
they
I'm
stand
not-
on their toes.
This one is I'm going to get strange things now. But also, why are we talking sex toys? Like, okay, it's something new.
Because it's a toy.
We pretend that why don't you allow us in our wedding?
Because
We-
it's a toy.
Yeah, but why are you talking sex toys? Like, don't spoil us.
I'm
Come on.
saying,
Mhm.
if I like my dwarf
Mhm.
and we are bringing sex toys,
Mhm.
is she going to be dwarfy? Is she going to have short fingers, short, or is going to be a toy of some sort?
The sex toy.
Why do we even have sex toys? Is
In
it
the
because
first place.
we are not even satisfied by the people we have?
No, to increase your sexual urge also.
You don't tell me that, man.
Sexual urge.
Yeah.
If you have a man who is doing you well, and this particular episode is for above 18. So parents, make sure you do parental guidance. So you tell us,
Mhm.
when we are talking about sex toys,
Okay.
what is the urge of sex toys? Why do we go for sex toys instead of us looking for our...
Why are you pointing at me? Why not? do I look like I know how to use sex toys?
The question is to you anyway. It's
What?
to all of us, but then you're going to have to give us a view.
What I think about sex toys?
Yeah.
Well, the difference between at least toys, okay, from the word toy. You know, I knew toy as a child. A toy is something we could pull a wagon
Wow.
and we play. You get in the neighborhood with our friends.
Wow.
That was what I knew of as toy. We had the guns, we had things. That was toy.
Oh.
But now,
Wow.
it's different now because of this whole Gen Z thing. people have now grown and they've now carried that toyish thing and they've grown with it. Now they now even now say, okay, now we have for sex, we have to now create toys to play with in the bedroom. You get?
Yeah. So do they use the car toys?
Well, people use different things these days. I think
Uh-huh.
because the way you're saying, because I think you should be having more experience in
I'm a
this.
bit shy on this.
Why would you be shy on it? Because you're the one who brought up the topic.
There's nothing
Yes.
like being shy.
You
We
brought up
are
the
going to
topic.
dissect this topic
Yes.
very well. So tell us, first give us your mind about sex toys.
I think sex toys are only good. I beg to differ, but sex toys are good to enhance your sexual pleasures where your partner cannot reach, but also that calls for communication. If your partner is not reaching some point and you need a sex toy, then there's a communication gap.
Can I ask you
Well.
something?
Yes,
Do you believe you're good?
in bed.
Exactly.
I don't know.
At least I'm happy
Hey,
he's
bro.
sincere. I'm happy he's sincere. Now, he didn't, you know, most men would have said, I am good, but
I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know because the ladies like and they know to soothe a man's
Nobody
ego.
has told you if you're good or anything.
I don't want to say this in camera, but
Okay.
No, say it proudly. Because I believe some of those women would get to watch this. So,
Exactly.
own it proudly and say they have said it. Then
they
let's-
will find out. But now that I'm off the market, what we are going to talk about right
Okay.
Where's the ring? Where's the ring?
what
Where's the ring?
it's coming. What we are going to
anyway.
talk about.
Where's
What
the
we are
ring?
going to talk about is
Yeah.
Kismaj.
Yes.
How would you feel if you found your partner with a sex toy? And you imagine, you have a man, a fully fledged man in the house, but you have a toy, like you are pulling it around.
Well, it's
How do
okay.
you even keep it?
It's okay.
It's okay.
In what ground?
It's okay for my man or myself to have the sex toys. Yeah, look, it's first of all, it brings more sexual pleasure to you guys. In a sense that, for
So
example,
guys, how does a sex toy? Okay, proceed.
okay, like I mean, in a relationship, like for both of us, you know, if that guy is going to have to use, not even myself, if he's going to have to be the one to use the vibrator and something like that,
Really?
I don't see how it's going to play.
How is a man getting enjoyed by vibrating?
no, look,
Is that you sitting on the other sofa and me sitting on this sofa, and then you have a sex toy, and then I have a sex toy? Because you know that for the men they have like a pencil sex toy that is shaped like.
No, we don't know of that one.
You've not seen it online?
Pencil.
All right, go online.
Well-
we'll put the link there.
Well-
We'll see.
sex toys are we have a variety. There are there are many kinds of sex toys. There is actually an actual toy made with,
There's
See,
actually the
pussy.
one. There's the one I saw that actually does
know?
the licking.
no,
Oh, the one I
the one
said.
I'm trying to explain here is
Which one are you saying?
the
The
one
one
I'm
that
trying
does
to
the
explain.
licking
The
or
one
the
I'm
one
trying
that
to explain
penetrates?
is where the guy can actually penetrate.
It's like it's as big as a full woman.
It's not as big as a full woman. It is
Okay.
just it is just
Oh,
that
full man.
it is just no. It is. It's actually you can hold it.
Okay.
You can hold it up like and then just like I mean.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have to actually use visual aid.
Yeah.
But
So for me, I would say sex toys are okay in a relationship.
Just look into my
Give
eyes
it.
and say that.
Sex toys are okay in a relationship. Yeah, given for me, I think it would be so nice, to have my man.
is it because of the longevity? I would say it like that in the layman's language, whereby for us the men, after one puff, two pushes, three pushes, we get a bit tired and fussy, and we want it constant. Sorry for the visual aids, but we say parental guidance. Why are you ladies so much interested in sex toys? Is it because of the way they?
Sex toys boost the sex morale. I mean, you're going to feel like you want to have sex, and then you see the vibrator is going to
Vibrate.
no.
No, I'm still failing to figure out all this.
Well,
Because the man does not vibrate, what happens?
no.
I'm failing to figure out this.
Because for me when I'm down there I'm not.
You know, actually,
Hey.
I'm going to actually take her side now on this one.
Hey.
Initially, yeah, I'm beginning to understand her point of view. You know, certain women, they would be with a man. You know, sometimes men boast and feel like, oh, it
I'm the
depends on
man.
the size. You may see a man will be carrying something as big as this, and you see
Wow,
him,
this is
you
big,
know,
bro.
exactly.
This is so big.
This is the whole thing or just a tip?
Whatever it wants to be.
How are you getting this visually because
He has a
it's
lot of
bigger than
ability.
You get so the guy will actually brag of how he's, you know, he has that prowess, and he would be there. The woman is just actually in pain. She's not getting that satisfaction, right?
Yeah.
But
So the satisfaction
mm,
does not come from the bigness of the.
of course, it does not come from
No,
the
no, no.
size. It comes from specific point, like when you hear the G spot. Okay.
Exactly.
Where is the G
clitoris.
spot? Let our viewers know.
Ask me. Are you not the one who has been bragging of that you will satisfy people?
I
here?
don't know.
Okay.
Because I don't understand where the G spot.
So that means actually, since he doesn't know where the G spot is, we already have our answer.
No,
So,
Yeah.
honestly,
that's question.
guys,
No,
okay,
no,
guys,
no,
I
no,
want
no.
to hear from Ivan.
Yeah.
Sele, tell us, what do you think about sex
You
toys?
can't even tell me that. Sex toys in my bedroom.
Why not?
You
Yeah.
cannot. On what grounds?
What if you're not satisfying her?
Exactly.
Who told you that I'm not?
It's
Are you
not even-
communicating with
not
her?
even about satisfaction. Look at it at a point of like fun.
Exactly.
You know, like to just make the thing fun.
So where will I be?
You'll be there too.
You'll
You
be
join,
there.
you play with
You'll
the
be
toys
there.
with her.
Like it's a
You
part of
play with the
it's a
toys.
part of
Yes.
you and
How
the
do you
toys.
play? How do you
And
play
you
with
guys
these toys?
to yourself as
Please,
well.
please.
I want to understand.
Like, how do you start telling me that you want to have fun with a vibrator or whatever you call
When
it?
I'm just next door.
I'm just next door. I'm just a call
I
away.
mean, don't call away.
It's not
I
about
mean,
you.
even
I'm
before
even
I
looking
went
at
to
you.
Let me tell you,
looking at you.
Ivan, I mean, let me tell you something about the woman's body. At least from what I have understood, women's body at times they get their satisfaction not just from you inserting into them. Okay, at times they may want that cuddle, that may give them some kind of happiness.
They like the early morning discussion.
The
before you
cuddle
have
and all of that.
Yeah.
For a woman, you know, for her to reach that climax, you start with the cuddle and everything. But
But before
There
you
is-
cuddle, you have to start telling her you look nice. And
exactly, it
I
starts
like the way you touch
with
me.
women. It starts from their mind. Okay, unlike men, that it is more physical.
But how come
Mhm.
the women have more sex toys than men?
Now the sex toys comes in like that. You even if no matter how long you may be there thinking you're doing something, you may not be hitting it at the right spot. But how she may
So
know
can't
that
you
this is my
communicate to
G
me?
spot.
Can't you communicate to me?
She may feel
No.
she's
No.
Not even
Is
that.
this any
Like,
different
I
from
can communicate
masturbation?
to you.
Is this any different from masturbation?
Well, it's different from masturbation. Yes.
How is it different?
because you'll be the one doing it for her.
And also, even if I'm
Do
doing
you even
it
want me to be
myself,
down to do
like,
it for
Yes.
her? How will I even start it?
Like
What
honestly,
is wrong with it?
what is
Please.
wrong with it? There is nothing
Please.
wrong.
Yes.
Okay, kids.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to imagine, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
I would want to imagine for our viewers
Mm.
that the sexual relationship and the encounter starts from the morning. Good
Mhm.
morning, my darling. How are you? You looked beautiful yesterday. I love you. I miss the way you touch me.
Mhm.
By the time one of the people that I know mentioned like gardening and plowing,
Mhm.
you garden, you sow, you do all this kind of stuff.
Mhm.
By the time you get to the woman, she's already aroused because it's in the head. How is the sex toy going to fulfill this pleasure?
Can I answer for her?
Yes, please.
Because the thing is this: every day, if maybe I gave you today, if I cooked for you matoke and maybe beef, right?
Ah,
You eat it today.
my favorite meal.
Tomorrow,
With some little gin and
tomorrow, no G-nuts.
No gin and
Yeah.
Ah,
Matoke, beef.
Yeah.
I serve it to you today. I serve it to you
Yeah.
for a full week, right?
Yeah.
The same spices I used to cook it the same way. I put the meat at this time. I put this every day.
and
for-
matoke is soft, eh?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I cook that for you for
I'm visualizing.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year. You're eating the same meal.
Scientifically,
every
I'll
day.
get kwashako.
Not to live a kwashoko, but you even get a point whenever it's time for food and I serve you the food, you'll be like, this food again. You will
No.
actually look at the food and push it away.
Again.
But
A sex
if
toy.
if today you
Oh.
were cooked for matoke and they put G-nuts, the
Yeah.
next day they add rice, another day they add greens.
No.
Sex
Liver.
toys become that thing that
that's
spice.
No,
Spice.
but it does the same thing.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Mhm.
It's just
It's
spice.
spice.
It spices
You people
up
play a lot.
your sex.
No,
your
I
sex
don't
Yes.
life.
I want
It is to spice
how
up
does
the
it
sex
spice
life.
it up?
Like I mean, if you're going to use the vibrator on me, like it's going to stimulate me, and
Big
I'm
waste
already,
you may not have done.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's going to me and now I need you. Throw it away immediately.
And
then,
you
exactly.
Mhm,
It,
you get-
that's the thing.
No, but let me
I
first
don't
ask,
get
let
it.
me first ask something to Kiss.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think it in this line. Immediately you start using sex toys. Do you think you still see my value in the house?
Yes, of course.
No, but
what would be
how?
my value? What would be my value?
What was his value? As a
What would
man,
be my value?
you have another
We are
individual.
having a perfect
You have
sex
what
life
will be
You
my
have
value?
kiss. You have another individual.
to perform your marital rights,
What are those?
which is
The sex toy cannot
which is-
do.
which is to
Which
is
is
to
sex
what?
toy? No, let's
sleep with
let.
your woman.
Big
Oh,
close to the
come
mic.
on.
I want to get that point clearly.
No, I
What would be
think
my value?
I think
Your value, you have value as a man in my life, obviously.
to provide for you and buy
Not to
food.
provide,
To
not
provide
only
the-
that, even during the sex, because of course we are not using the sex toys entirely. This is
Exactly.
we're not using
How
it
sure am I
entirely.
that
This
when
is
I
just
go
for
to work,
spice.
you are not using the
So you
using
feel
it.
treated by an
And
inanimate
even, and
object.
even that's not even cheating. It's not cheating
It's
at
not
all.
cheating.
How do you
Because
tell me
I
it's
think
not
It's not cheating. It's not
cheating is
cheating.
emotions. Cheating is
So
But
how
by the
cheating
time
is
you
not
get
cheating?
a
How do you tell me it's not
sexual,
cheating?
let us get a viewer. Let us get a viewer to tell us because me, I'm thinking. By the time you get a toy and you are using it, you are either visualizing either your partner or whoever to stimulate you.
That's
And
for
I
the
want
man.
to-
Now don't get it wrong. Now you are talking from experience. You get
Oh!
as a man.
Oh, experience! I don't have a sex toy. I don't have a sex toy.
That
No,
you
I
know.
didn't tell me that's not cheating.
That's not cheating.
No, I didn't tell
There
me
is
that's
no
not cheating.
emotions used there, and besides, I'm not loving with all of my heart.
Remember
with
your-
sex
remember
toys.
your-
I'm only using them. Therefore,
What
they are to
did
be
you
used.
mean?
My love
For you.
for you, it's with you.
But how do
as
you
in
feel? How do you feel
emotionally,
competing with
I'm
rubber?
attached to you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Competing with
There's a question here.
Are you
There's a
How
question
you
here.
competing with rubber?
How do you feel like you're competing with rubber?
Rubber.
Seriously. Just
Rubber
like
is
a toy.
consistent.
Something you use.
Rubber
and
does
throw
not
away.
get tired. Rubber is vibrating where I am not vibrating.
So why you not buy? Who stopped you from
So
vibrating?
how do you start telling me
I
that I
think-
still have value in that house?
I think.
You
I
have
think
value.
What value do I have? I cannot compete with a machine. This one, like you said,
you charge it. You put it on a charger, poop. It lasts 6
and it's
hours.
going to go to the exact.
For you, lasting 1 minute.
Then-
And they cannot communicate
Then-
with me.
That helps so much in relationships. You know
Yes.
why?
How?
I am not going
How?
to leave my man because he's a 1 minute man. After
Please.
having that time with him, of course,
Our previous session.
we have to have
on Solid Record,
a conjugal marital life and all of that. I am going to give you your 1 minute. You're going to have your 1 minute with me.
Yes.
Then later, I'm not satisfied. I have
I'm
a
going to
toy.
say this. Our
To
previous,
finish it up.
Our
Or rather, do
previous,
I go out and look for another man who can do that?
No, if you get addicted, you
That's
say
your problem.
You can get addicted.
You don't get the point she said that in this case,
There's no way you
instead
can
of,
defend that.
instead of isolating the sex toy and let's say vibrator and keeping it as an enemy, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you people become one big family? You and the
Why
vibrator.
don't you tell me that?
You
You
cannot
cannot
tell me
tell
that.
me
Yes.
I think
Why don't you become one big
we
family?
are
You
not
and the
Yes.
sex toys.
Kiss.
Exactly.
Kiss.
Because even
Kiss.
for, I've told you
Kiss.
there is sex toys
Ivan,
for men.
Ivan, question is, would you allow a vibrator?
How would I? How would I? You don't
Hold
even-
on, hold on, hold on. Would you want to become one big family? This vibrator. Our viewers.
No.
This is a solid point
Okay,
where
now
I will bring it to life.
let me ask you something.
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no, no.
Before we go,
Mhm.
let him
Let me
answer.
ask you something because you are saying that you don't want to be one big family with the vibrator and her, right? So
Ah.
if tables were turned, right, and for some reason you had a condition that maybe a condition that cannot allow you to
Exactly.
let's say you're paralyzed,
Uh-huh.
right, and you cannot stand
That's the
up on
point.
your feet.
Have we forgotten for better for worse?
Relax, I'm
Exactly.
coming.
And I'm staying in the
Relax.
marriage only
Relax.
using toys.
So if you had a condition, maybe your legs are paralyzed and you cannot move.
And the man cannot stand.
The man can
Exactly.
stand,
The man
perhaps.
can stand.
Maybe if the man can stand,
If the man can
relax.
stand,
If the man can
Relax.
stand, why?
You are
Relax.
not going to perform like
There's
someone
some
on
way.
their full leg.
You get
So the vibrator, use it when you are standing. There are positions. you can use
no. What will
it.
happen
If me I'm
is
sleeping, the man is standing.
If-
For you can turn the vibrator.
It's
the
not
way-
gonna be
If
the
you
same.
are
What if you-
paralyzed, it's always going to have to be her.
Yes.
And that's not how it's supposed to
To
be
be.
in sex, by the way.
I think-
It's
I
not
think I-
supposed to be that way.
It's supposed
but
to be
now,
a
in
two
that
people
case, it's
thing.
going to be always have to be
One-sided.
her side, one-sided.
Mhm.
Now you have to think about the times when she wants to feel,
good.
you know.
I
Uh-huh.
can touch
Don't be
you
selfish.
with my paralyzed
paralyzed
legs.
legs.
No,
Until I touch
You
you.
are not. Remember, when you're paralyzed. cannot move your body. You're there. So okay, let's also say let's bring it home. Let's also wait. Right. Let's also bring it to your side. Whereby, if you're paralyzed, you still get feelings, you still get erect. You cannot function. But she gets you a sex toy and she puts it on you and she milks you out. You get the point?
Because they are male sex toys.
Yes.
You people.
I think our viewers, we are happy to host you today. But we are understanding the topic of sex toys, how they affect the relationships and how they affect the relationships. And we have talked about paralysis and we've talked about the longevity of the relationship. When we come back, we are going to be talking about how they have helped relationships and how they have destroyed relationships. Put your comment, yes. Put your comment down below, ask your question, and we're coming back. Thank you.
Don't forget to share and like.
Yeah.
The Solid Pod.
There is a lady I watched and I saw on social media. She said that she loves the fact that when a man is coming in her, she likes it when she's feeling the heartbeat of the penis beating to do. Alright? That is a natural cause. That's a natural cause when a man is coming in you or when a woman is coming and she holds you tightly and she enjoys the love making and she enjoys the sex. Our viewers were welcome to the Solid Pod where the truth comes to light, and this is a PG above 18, maybe even above 40. We don't know. What we are saying is that a sex toy is a healthy relationship. And we were saying, when you are paralyzed down, everybody was saying something. When you are paralyzed down, me I don't understand. If you are paralyzed down and you are, the mandingo is still working, what's the problem?
You need to first tell me that the being paralyzed, I'm paralyzed from what part of my body? That's what
we are saying we have now cut it down. We are saying you are paralyzed down, but the mandingo is working.
So why is the sex toy getting access into my bedroom?
But again, I want to also bring this to light. I would believe, and correct me if I'm wrong. A paralyzed person is the best person you can have sex with. For example, if you get a woman who does not have legs, no women, when you are trying to consume a woman and you are trying to devour her or harvest her, the women normally do this cross-legging, then they push her away. But imagine she's paralyzed down there.
So you are
there's no path.
There's no pushing you away.
There's no push. There is no fight down
You know
there.
what I can say about Brian? Brian has two fetishes. One fetish, since he likes to rape.
I don't know.
If you are happy that
someone is not able to defend herself,
Exactly. Because without her will,
you
because she's paralyzed,
you
just come and enter.
no.
Like a sex toy.
You see, the thing with sex toys.
And also, I think with sex toys, guys, allow me to say, sometimes, and it's very normal, sometimes your partner is not in the mood. At the time when you are.
What is
Now,
your role?
that's-
No, your role is to
That's
put them in
when
the
the
mood.
sex
What's your
toy
role?
is going
What's
to
your role?
happen.
You're supposed to put me in the mood every time.
it's not possible.
It's not
You are a human
possible.
being.
What do you want
Sometimes
me?
you're going to come back from work very tired.
Peace with
you
your
had a
boss.
you know,
But that's
you
what
know
guys,
that
all guys,
you're
all
alone,
guys, all guys.
and then
You know what ticks me off. If I know licking your nose or licking your elbow is going to do it.
sometimes it's not going to work like that. There is some tire that is really tired.
And it's psychological. And if
You
the
are
woman likes,
tired.
let her do everything she
Let
wants.
me first, Henry, let me ask you
That's why I
something.
like the.
Let me ask you something.
Okay.
You seem to be a very lazy man.
Very funny.
No,
Very funny, but very
I'm
lazy
also
man.
interested.
No, because maybe I can also ask.
I'm
You
also
like
interested in
the
that one.
paralyzed women or you
What
don't?
am I supposed to paralyzed? Why am I supposed to like women paralyzed? That's your own fetish, not me. I like people that defend themselves. So why would I like paralyzed?
No,
I wouldn't mind sex toys to spice up things. Okay?
Yeah.
So you sit on the couch and your partner sits on the
No.
couch,
No.
and then both of you having toys.
No, that's not how sex toys would work for me.
Okay, how would they work for you?
Work like this, Like for example, she's there in the bed, and for some reason, like there are different ones. Of course, there are those the vibrators and different ones. Those that you can
What
actually
turns men on in this experience?
in the sex toy. It may not actually, there are male sex toys and there are female sex toys, right? But for the female sex toy, now you would actually be using it to satisfy your woman more than she would be. Like for example, if you switch on the vibrator and you are already getting her on her G-spot, she's already sweating, right? You already made she sweats. So why are you like
So you turn on the vibrator, you see that she's ready, it has a thermometer, it's telling you hot. You push it away, and then you
Can I tell something? There's something from Western Uganda they call Kacha Valley, right? So what is that? What do you think?
Achabali is the act of where you pretend to
Stimulate
be.
the woman.
Stimulating the woman.
But
With
you use
your
your
private part.
Exactly.
you use your penis as a sex toy.
But
Because
you
you
are-
don't
Using
have
the
a sex
penis
toy.
as a sex
But
toy.
you are being
That,
very
in sex, that
Yes.
particular part of called
the being.
say it.
The
No,
being.
what?
The
Whatever.
G-spot.
No, catch up. What?
Achabali.
Exactly. That one, it is to stimulate. And now you're using your
Penis
penis
as the sex toy.
But now, in a sense that you had a
But I'm
vibrator,
using my hand
it
to
is
vibrate.
easy.
You can have used a
Exactly.
vibrator
No,
to
use
do
a
the same
vibrator.
work.
No, you
So I just get the vibrator.
No,
and
you
put
switch
it.
it on. And it does the same work.
I think AI has now come to a very good thing now. Because if you can use vibrators, I get the vibrator, I put it there, then I put it aside, I don't understand. For me, how does it work?
Now let me explain to you.
And
Let
I-
me explain to you something. For men,
But you will have to first answer my question.
of what?
Are you lazy in bed or what?
My dear.
No, you
I can pull out my CV, but as usual, we're not talking about my CV.
So why would you start supporting?
So what I'm trying to say is this: there are men who are 1 minute. Okay, those 1 minute men. How do you think they are ever going to be able to satisfy the woman? But if a man knows that he's a 1 minute,
06.
even if let me tell you,
Your time will get tired.
let me tell you, you go near the woman you've already released, right? If you know that is your weakness, that's where sex toys will help you. Whereby, if the woman understands that this my man is a 1 minute man, even before the main act starts, you already get your sex toy. She's on the same wavelength with you. She already gets you the sex toy. You release that first round. Then
Exactly.
she now goes ahead to stimulate you, and she is also using her
And
own sex toy.
the stimulation takes a
It is
couple of
for
minutes.
spice.
Exactly.
Understand that these sex toys are for spice in your sex.
Would you
You can
get
never
a
tell
sex
me
toy
that.
in your?
Partner.
Would you get a sex toy in your house?
Would you?
Why not?
Why not?
Would you get a sex toy?
Yes. Why not?
So
Why
for you,
not?
what kind of sex toy? The one that has
The vibrator, why not?
for the woman,
Yes.
and for you, you would get one.
Well, if I need it, why wouldn't I? Because I'll buy it for her.
And it's
Because
communication. If at all the lady wants it
Mhm.
for him,
Mhm.
you can
Why
get
not?
it.
Okay, let me understand. Does this kill the whole perspective of lovemaking and relationship and kissing?
It doesn't-
and
It
touching?
doesn't feel anything.
Nothing
So
is
what
affected.
happens? What happens?
What do you
if
have to say about it?
kiss,
Honestly.
kiss?
I want to hear.
What happens if I am in love with you and I love to kiss and touch?
You still kiss and touch and do all of that.
And then when I'm reaching the point, I am doing a vibrator.
Can you believe that you can actually be doing both
Isn't it
simultaneously? It's not addictive.
I know, isn't it
You
addictive?
know, can I tell you something? Okay, now let's talk about. You've ever heard of people who talk about things like role playing in the bedroom, right?
Yeah, I can be the teacher. I can be the
Today
student.
she comes.
And you punish me.
So there are people who do those kind of things. What is the difference between sex play and role play? Because
Role
it's
playing
almost the
is
same thing.
real. Sex toy.
It's the same. She comes with a mop and she's forming to be a maid and mopping, and it turns you on.
And I want to punish you.
Exactly.
Because
So,
you do not mop there.
exactly.
So sex toy, how does it help to?
It's something.
How? When I have a vibrator,
Exactly like how?
how?
It's because when she comes with a French maid costume and she's like, punish me, you're punishing her. How is she using it? So maybe you're flogging her, whatever.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And sex toys, it's more because there are some
No,
people that
I want
have,
to understand.
No, sex toys is
Are we talking
so
about
much.
Elon Musk
No,
sex toys?
Let me
I
give you.
don't know.
Let me give you.
Because
Now,
I don't
let me give you a
because
clear
the sex
picture.
toys we are talking about are vibrators.
Allow me to give you a clear picture. You see, sex toys is too much in there. Now, for example, I'll take you back to a movie if you watched it, 50 Shades of Grey. There was a whole room
Yes.
with all these
There's
many
another one,
toys.
black and
You
black
even know
and
it's
white.
Exactly. There's a whole room with all these many toys. Now, some people love to have it hard.
exactly.
Flog me.
Then
It
why
gives
don't you
me
tell me?
They
pleasure.
should communicate to me. That is the fact.
That is a
Be
tool.
my
Are you going to
horse.
beat
Exactly.
me
Leave my horse and
with
leave.
your penis? Are you going to use your penis
As a kid.
Ah.
as a kid?
No, how long is the penis?
How long is it?
So that's where the sex toy comes in.
That's a sex toy
So,
coming in.
so a sex toy is a flogger.
Yeah, it's a
There are so
flipper.
many sex toys are a variety.
A variety.
So when you
of
cuff
things.
me, that's
Not
a
only-
sex toy.
That thing may be a sex toy, but
It's
it's for
even the
sex. Yes,
cuffs.
it's
The
a
cuffs
sex
is a
toy.
sex toy. You're using
Yes.
it in sex. It's a sex toy.
So handcuffs, what is
The
it?
ropes.
The ropes,
To
French
try
made,
her,
French made mopper, all those.
Exactly,
Let me ask
all
you,
those
let me ask
sex
you a
toys.
question.
And
What
it's
happens?
okay.
Let me ask you. What happens when you are in this particular scenario with your personal person, you like having the sex toys around, and then you're choking her, dogging her.
That's a different thing.
The
Yeah.
police will investigate.
That one is
Why
not.
are
That's
you
not
beating
sex
someone
toy.
to death?
Exactly. That's
Eh?
not sex.
I'm flogging you to death because you want me to prove a
Why are you
point.
flogging someone to
That's
death?
what.
Seriously?
Let me ask you
You're gonna
another
kill
question.
somebody.
Let me ask you
It's
another
for
question.
pleasure.
Let me ask
Please
you
come
another
and kill
question.
someone.
The girls keep telling the Samo men, harder, harder, harder. And then I'm going harder, harder.
And you
harder.
collapse and you die.
Oh, I collapse and die.
It's not the same thing.
Is that not flogging her?
It's not. This one is on top of a woman trying to prove a point.
I'm not understanding.
You've not had breakfast. You've not had lunch. You've not had.
So why would I be?
Well, there are men. I'm not talking of flogging now. Men who, because yes, you may say flogging someone to the person dies, but also it's the same thing like you, a woman has not eaten food, right? Or you who has not eaten, you decide to take you've not had breakfast, lunch, and supper. You're on top of the woman. 2 hours. You're trying to prove a point, and then you pass out on top of her and you die.
That's why we need a sex toy.
So if you had a sex toy, at
Yeah,
least to
sex
save
toy.
you that
To save you
hassle.
all of that.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can relate.
Yes.
Yes.
So
I
is
can
that
also relate that. I
So
cannot.
why would you want a man to flog you or to do on top of you 2 hours?
People
what point
are
of
very
People
What
have
point
different
of it?
fetishes.
Because your sex toy comes with a charge battery of 2 hours.
There's some people that have pleasure. There's some men that have pleasure in like okay, there's some type of way some men want the lady to mourn and stuff. And then if you're going to mourn for me in like for the man now, speaking of the man, if you're going to mourn in a way that is a little bit boring or something,
It's turn off.
yeah, it's a turn off. And then they want like there's that mourn that comes
So that calls
when
for a
somebody's
sex
like
toy
flogged or something.
where I'm going to put a visual or a voice note to say, harder, harder. I don't understand.
People like
I want to understand. And please, if I'm wrong, you can guide me. I want to understand.
You can never be wrong on this topic.
I
You
want
can
to
never be wrong.
understand.
No, you can be
You
wrong.
can never be wrong.
I can't be wrong.
You can
I
never
want
be
to
wrong.
understand.
It's okay.
When two people come into a relationship, it has both physical attraction, emotional. So by the time I come to peace, I'm already physically attracted to her. I want, and then I want her. How do I start telling peace? Peace. You are a 1 minute woman. I want to bring Elon Musk in the bedroom so that when you are not available but available,
Elon Musk is there.
Elon Musk is there. And for you when you are sleeping,
I'm jumping on Elon Musk.
I don't understand.
Beautiful. It's all communication.
Exactly.
Now, if you're going to
So
communicate to
If you
her,
are talking to me about communication
and now you've
and
communicated
you
to
want
me, say,
you want the sex toy to vibrate the way the normal human being cannot vibrate, call it
It's not
You have not judged me the whole
That's
day.
the name.
You have not judged me the whole day.
Now the thing is,
You have judged your man the whole day. And for me, you want me to come and start.
now in an event that since you know quite well that you're not charged, so which means you're going to use that little energy or that energy that you have, and then there is more because a woman takes in
Long.
sex, a woman takes
Long.
really. A woman takes so
A
don't
woman-
be selfish
Let
and allow
me
her.
give you the study of sex. And I'm not going to quote books, but we shall read. A woman only takes long if you have not stimulated her.
A woman is telling you herself that woman takes
Yeah.
you're arguing with a woman.
Yeah, because
Well,
she has not
this is
stimulated.
woman.
A woman needs to be stimulated.
A
Hey!
woman
You're
tells
coming. When you're done with morning glory, you start telling her, it was nice, it was good, I want it, I want it, I want it.
Ryan.
By evening, she's stimulated.
Right.
Not a sex
The
talk.
thing is, your women have been lying to you that they're satisfied, but they are not. A woman is telling you
They have not
free
said
of charge that women take long and you're arguing with a woman. Are you a woman?
No,
My
this
brother,
woman
don't be
is a
a-
different one. This woman is a different one.
I say a
Yeah.
different
This
one.
one is a different one.
What? It does not have what every woman has.
This
You
woman
know.
is a different one.
Yes.
I want to understand.
Help you.
I want to
I'm under
understand.
attack.
And I like that the woman is saying. So, Madam Woman, would it be okay for you? And we are going to ask our viewers. Would it be okay for you to have your man have a sex toy? And for our very good guest from Nigeria, would it be okay? You have already told us that it's okay. But our viewers, what is your take on this sex toy relationship?
Before you
Is
go
it-
to the viewers, I want to hear.
Me and sex toys, we're never going to share a room. Full stop.
Then be ready to break up every day.
Why?
Every
Or
other
you
day.
have or be ready to
Nobody
have
cannot perform.
be ready to have your woman cheat on you without you knowing.
So all the relationships you have had,
Mm-hmm.
they have cheated on you with sex.
No, they may not have cheated on me.
No,
Not cheating on
Okay,
me.
is that
Not
not
cheating on
even
me.
cheating?
Not cheating on me.
That's
with
not
sex
even
stuff.
cheating.
That's why you cannot cheat with
because to me that is cheating.
That is
Yeah,
not
but it's
cheating.
not
That
cheating.
is not
But
cheating.
you know something
There's
that happens.
not emotions
When
there.
a woman is not feeling satisfied,
Cheating
right?
is-
Which
She
one?
wants another man. She will end up going for women who have not embraced the idea of sex toys, right? Would actually, or maybe a partner, because she's scared of offending you. She
Yeah.
will instead want to. She say, okay, this man is not satisfying me. She say, can I try out another man to see if he can
And then
give me
you'll
what
get
I am
mad.
missing?
You're
Exactly.
gardener.
But
Going
women,
to be the one
but
to-
we have understood that women is not about sex, it's emotional attachment.
She may be emotionally attached to you.
So she's
but
attached to the toy.
She's a toy, exactly, because
But like I said, orgasm needs to be reached.
Yeah.
And you okay, let me give you an instance. It's very funny, but you know the dryer, the hair dryer that women use to dry their hair. Some of them actually, if they're not feeling enough orgasm, they sit on top of the dryer. So
I don't know. I don't know.
Water.
This is PG.
Red
I don't know.
Oh my
The hair dryer.
Yeah.
The hair dryer.
Yeah.
so neutral.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
that.
the hand dryer without hot hair. You know, I actually had
No, I want to understand. As big as it is, it's very well hot
it
air.
feels good. You know, I actually had a friend. She
Yeah.
actually told me she used to like when
The
I don't want to
hair
say-
dryer.
no, not the earthquake. This thing, was it not the landslide when the building is going to shake a little? How do you call that?
Aftermath. The
No.
earthquake aftermath.
Like when there are moments where the turbulence of the earth,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
just feel like the
The
building
building
shake
shaking
forward.
and it- yeah.
She said it used to feel so good because she feels it goes deep into it. She stayed on the chair
Hey.
and that feeling.
She will stand on the chair.
I love
She
this
was-
sound.
Like this.
I love this
Like
sound.
this. Like
No!
this.
I love this
I
sound.
don't see dreams.
Stop dramatizing. She will sit on
I
the
want to
chair.
understand.
She will sit on the chair like
She will
that
sit
right
right
now.
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she feels the chair shaking under her. Or she sits on the boda, sits with her legs
Wait.
stretched on, and when it jumps on potholes, she feels good.
And that is really
For the first time, let
now
me.
for me.
Have you sat on the Buddha?
I use that
I
in the-
have, but I haven't felt like that before.
Do you
So do you
feel?
realize-
I
do you realize
haven't felt like when I before. No. But this is actually also new to me. But anyway, people feel differently.
Differently.
Yeah, people feel
Yes.
differently. And so you must embrace that. You see, sex toys are okay.
Yes.
It's just not. It's just not.
okay.
It's a no.
I still don't want. I don't want to. As we close this session, I want to understand why ladies now like choosing Boda as Uber.
Is that the reason? Maybe.
Well, that may be one. Some of them actually,
Ladies,
I also
tell us why you use Boda.
Let me speak.
You tell us
Let me speak also.
if you want I have bad it is. Boom, boom, boom. Because I know about that.
Let me also speak for the way, because I also had a friend, she said, for her, she likes it when she sits. She likes her man being manly. Now, she be with you, you're all smelling perfumed and like flower, right? But she would be seated next to you, but a guy who has that manly, staunch smell. You get that manly, how do you call it? Fragrance or whatever.
Odor.
There's that odor that he will produce. Imagine she's sitting on it, she's realizing this man. She goes on the hump. It's like she's on cloud nine. And she comes back to meet you. Who is there? All with perfumes, all
Calm and
and
collected.
you're not giving her sex toys. You're not giving her anything.
I didn't give her sex stories.
You're not doing
I
sex toys.
don't understand. Ivan. I don't. Okay, fine. The money, that comes from wherever it comes from.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Is it right for us in relationships to actually embrace sex toys?
First thing, I'm going to transfer to the viewers.
All right.
But personally, no sex toys in my bed.
The viewer, tell us. What is your view on sex toys? Would you like to have sex toys in your bedroom? Would you have to have an Elon Musk on the wall anytime you wake up and you are person is not giving?
Let's first hear from the background.
Yes, Blue.
For all I can say, first of all, we cannot dodge the fact that we all have those bad, dark fetish desires.
Thank you very much. At least you're speaking the truth. Don't mind this.
Don't mind pretending. There is those desires that you want. There is those things that you want.
Let's shoot speed. Let's not shoot it.
Let's ask
There
him.
is all those things you want to explore in lovemaking.
Mhm.
And so you're going to have other stuff onto just the two of you.
To make it
To
more
bring
fun.
sex-
Sex toy brings all that.
It's
Yes.
nice.
Okay, let me ask you. Instead of sex toy, have you ever gone to the bathroom with big soap and start? Have you ever done that? Don't lie.
Don't lie.
Well,
Have you ever? Whether you are for also a sex toy. Your hand was a sex toy.
back to
You are aware.
blue.
My husband is a
Yes.
sex toy.
Yes.
See how heavy truth is.
Back to blue. Blue.
Truth was so heavy from his mouth, he couldn't speak it out.
I have no sex toy. I'm not a sex
So
toy
we are
myself.
still talking about those fetish desires.
Okay, like people own fetish desires and people have become more adventurous in this generation we are in. But me as a person personally, if I had a person doing that, first of all, I would level it up to my dark fetish desire first before I judge you. What do I do that I can bring it on the same table? But if what you're doing is more than my fetish desire,
Like
I cannot.
choking. Like choking. They are choking you. They are saying harder. And you are pounding harder than choking you. And they want you to be a sex toy.
So for him,
I will sex toys to women.
I would say that you're selfish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you only want the
What
thing
works
to
for
be what
you?
works for you.
What
To
works
work
for
for
What
you?
about
Yeah.
what about you adjusting?
Think
to
about the
accommodate
next
the
person.
person?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Because
why it's a
it's a
relationship.
game for the both of you.
Yes.
Bro,
Both of
You
you
would
have
still be selfish
derive
for what you're
pleasure
doing.
out of it.
even you.
You would be selfish because you're doing that thing because you're satisfying your feelings, right? I'm also running for my feelings. So everybody's
No,
selfish then.
it's not selfish
No,
that
it's
way.
not selfish.
If she said, "Give me sex toy," you give her sex toy, right?
Yeah.
And you say, "Okay, I want this style, hang on the ceiling." She gives it to you.
Wait.
Why?
I don't understand.
Why don't you understand? What does
Hang on the scene.
Yes, that may be his own fetish.
How do you hold the sea?
My dear, snake in the monkey shadow, any style you want.
Snake in monkey shadow. What is
So,
that?
you can tell your own style, okay? And it gives you your style.
Yeah.
She is actually being accommodating to you.
Yeah.
So you should also be accommodating to her own feelings. At the end of the day, everyone reaches the desired point. That's what a relationship actually, it's more these days. Actually, you know what would happen?
Yeah.
Someone will actually feel more connected with a sex worker. Because a sex worker, you pay her, it's like, you know what, she telling me I need 500,000, right?
Yeah.
Give her 500,000, she'll do everything you want her to do. But that's why relationships are breaking up these days. Because people are not willing to compromise.
The guys are not willing to.
There is
No,
something. No.
How does the man
To
do this?
build on his
I mean, a woman.
guys, to build on
The woman
his
has not been on the
Listen,
sea.
So I'm saying
listen,
monkey
listen.
shadow. That's
So
his
we
style.
need monkey shadow.
Guys, listen, to build on his point, you know, there is actually some men out there that are married, I would say, okay, in serious relationship. There is certain stuff, like for the men, now I'm speaking for the men, they want certain things to be done during the sex.
Yes.
The sex and everything. But then they feel like, so they can't communicate to their partner, and also they feel like their partner, because you have to learn your person. So this person could be too strict with life that they will not want.
They don't
to
deal
do
with such
anything.
things,
They will
right?
not deal with
That
such
point
certain
is
things.
heavy.
And then now this man is going to patronize sex workers because they go all.
They're
and
open-minded.
They're open-minded for anything. So
Which
I don't understand.
patronize means you pay
patronize,
them.
it's okay. Patronize, yeah. They'll go and patronize the sex workers and stuff. But then now, if you can bring that home and then have these toys for those particular days when, because it's not going to be a thing of
Every day.
every day.
But you see what we are talking about, and as we draw a conclusion to the solid point where the truth comes to light, and where we are not ashamed of speaking,
Yeah.
sex toys bridge the gap in the relationship where there is no.
That's your opinion. Not
That's your
mine.
opinion.
No, I'm just saying we can debate on that.
Well,
That's your
that's your
opinion.
opinion.
Because you're
And
saying
I want you
the
to
married guys do not get what they want from the women. They go they patronize who? The men want shadow kings.
Snake in the monkey shadow.
Snake in the monkey shadow. Where are you on the roof? Where are the roof?
No, you hang on the ceiling like a snake. Or like a monkey. Are you asking me?
You know better.
This are the things you're doing in your
But what you are saying is that all in all, we should embrace our original self. We should love our original self.
Exactly.
And the sex toys only take us apart instead of bringing us.
Because I'm not
together.
going to find.
So whether you like a vibrating being that I cannot provide, whether I want Elon Musk's whatever snake on the shadow, it is not. I went to the gym recently and then I had those knee etc. My thighs are killing me. You're going to tell me tomorrow morning to do some style. Come on. What are we saying? What is the purpose of it? What are they doing?
They are spicing up.
Period.
And one question to the viewers. The
Let it
ones
be
that
left to
better.
the viewers.
Would you get a sex toy into your relationship? Give us your comment. Tell us at the Solid Pod and let us have an endless chat. Thank you. See you next time.
But don't remember to like, subscribe, and share.